think some of the things I'm dealing with my kids is a direct result of the kind of kid I was. Like, when your parents
Yeah.
speaks that blessing over
Yeah.
you, I pray that you have a kid just like you.
Yes.
Yep.
I'm like, yeah, it's not really a blessing. It feels more like the other word. Because kids, let me just say it like this. We're in quarantine. We're still in lockdown here in the Brighton household. So, people are wilding out. They out here acting like Corona still ain't out there in the streets. But we are still trying to keep ourselves safe. So, a lot of time in the house, a lot of screen time. And Vita read somewhere that a lot of screen time is actually bad for your eyes. She read that somewhere.
Was it like on her laptop? Where was she reading on? Like,
come on, Dwayne. It was on her Kindle.
Dude, I think that's a fair question.
She was on the Kindle and she turned around and showed me. It says right here on my screen. The screen
time is bad. Hey.
So she being the good parent that she is, she's trying to limit the amount of screen time that the kids have. But that the problem with that means more time with us. I think we talked about this in season one. I mean, but now like board games have come out from under the bed and out of the closet. Games that I didn't know we owned, like matching games from Disney. Like Disney is like kid stuff. Like we got Family Feud, Disney. Like
wow.
I didn't know we had that. Apples to Apples. I don't even know what Apples to Apples is. So maybe y'all can help me out.
Apples to Apples is kind of like the kids' version of Cards Against Humanity.
No, I play that.
Don't play it, dude. Do not, PT. It will not end well, bro. I'm just saying.
Don't play Cards Against Humanity or Apples to Apples. Which one we?
I think you're okay with Apples to Apples.
Okay.
I would not go the other route if I was you. You will not be the same afterwards. I promise. You will be a changed man, and not for the better.
Good advice there. Good advice. I mean, but we're playing. I mean, we're playing games that I don't. First of all, I don't know where they came from. Second of all, I don't even know how to play them. Like Yahtzee. Yeah, I'm like. I don't even understand. I know at some point in the game you're supposed to yell Yahtzee. That's all I know.
Yahtzee.
That's all and there's a lot of shaking of the dice, but my mama taught me not to shoot dice, so I don't understand how this one wound up in the house. Come on, 7.
They become 11. Let's go.
Daddy need a new pair of shoes. No, No, I knew Yahtzee was out of bounds though when my youngest is asking his mother to blow on his dice before he rolled them. I'm like, look,
dude,
come
on.
Something.
Come on. I hate Yahtzee, man. I hate it.
Talk about it.
Brother, it's the loudest game ever. You know that.
Thank you.
What do you mean loud?
The cup, man.
Well, I've never played. I've only heard. I've heard the
cup.
We didn't play board games when I grew up, so.
It's so loud.
What kind of games did you play?
Slam it.
Are you talking about your kids? Hold on, I got two things. Now, kids are slamming stuff. That's how kids get slammed. You don't slam stuff on my table. You don't slam stuff on a black woman's table. You don't do that. You don't because if you slam your hand on the table, somebody in the house gonna say you don't pay no bills around here. But you don't slam doors, you don't slam tables.
How dare you slam the table?
You're gonna get hurt.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
No, so another game. So frustration. I thought it was the math in Yahtzee. It's not the math. It's the how long it takes for you to get Yahtzee and how complicated it is. You know another complicated game? Phase 10. Have you ever heard of it?
I hate that game so much.
Man, listen.
Can't stand Phase 10. I don't know why they have to be 10 phases. Why can't they just be 2 or 3 phases? 10 phases, that's a long time. It takes a long time to get all 10 phases. This is crazy. Crazy. I hate games that take a long time. I hate them. I'm sorry.
Well, we know the quarantine will probably take.
I really, really, really hate long games. Like if we can play a quick game and I can get back to what I was doing, that'd be great.
That's
Breathe.
legit.
But I
Breathe.
hate long. Speaking of long games, the longest game in the history of games, y'all know, Monopoly.
Yes. Yes.
Talk about it.
I
Talk about it.
refuse. Refuse.
Monopoly will start a family feud.
See, like the game or like an actual.
No, actual feud.
Okay.
That's how we play.
Monopoly is rough, man. Karen just said that she loves Phase 10.
Phase 10.
And she do.
She would
That's because
love-
Karen's
she would love
sick.
Phase 10. Yeah,
She
right?
must be. No, nobody likes Phase 10. What are you talking about?
They
I
love
didn't
it
know
in
what
my
it
house.
was. So I'm like, hey, somebody said they like. Cindy said she loved Monopoly. Oh my gosh, ugh.
Mm-mm.
It takes forever, and it's unrealistic. People say, oh, it teaches you how to manage money. Who manages their money like that? Like every time you stop the car, you buy property. That doesn't work. No one does that. Hey, I like this neighborhood. I'm gonna buy that house.
I know a
No.
guy. I know a guy that does. Well, I mean, I don't know him, but you know him.
You know. And what
I'm
does he
just-
do? What does he do? Once he gets 4 houses, he kicks those people out and builds a hotel. Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're saying?
I'm pretty sure that's gentrification. I think gentrification is that should be the name of the game. Like if they changed it, it was.
Oh my gosh!
I didn't want to point out the obvious. I didn't. I'm just
I
Oh.
hate that game. Too.
Don't they
It
do
never
that?
ends well. You never see a game of Monopoly like, oh man, you got me. It was a good game though. You never see that. It always ends with a board flip. Somebody's mad. Maybe a divorce. It ends in a really
You
weird
gotta
way.
check people's pockets for the stolen money. Come on now.
Dude,
Exactly.
it's horrible.
Exactly.
I won't play
Oh,
it.
stolen money, nigga. What is going on in your family? I don't understand.
Listen,
It's fake money. Why are we stealing? Why are we hiding money? Like
it's all about the win. How you
Monopoly
get
is the
there is
only
something
game that you can pause and pick it up the next day. The only one. The only one where you can.
I don't
just
know.
do stuff.
I don't have very
Right.
much patience, PT. I will stop a game of Hearts halfway through because I get so frustrated. I'm like, we're done. We'll pick it up tomorrow. I don't care. Like, and it's that's a 20-minute game. I lose my mind, bro. I
Cindy
can't
said
do
it
it.
builds character. The devil is a liar. No, it doesn't. No, it does not. It breaks up families. It breaks up homes.
Apparently, it breaks up tables.
You know, husband against wife. It's terrible. It's pandemonium. It's bedlam. It's chaos. It's
Well, PT, I take it you lost.
I actually
Oh.
won. I actually won, but then nobody wanted to talk to me for the next couple of days. So I'm like, you know what? It's good
See?
and bad.
That's my point.
It's good and bad because sometimes I like the quiet, but then when wife doesn't talk to me, that means she don't ask me what I want to eat. So when everybody else eating, and I smell food, and then I'm like, "Where's my plate?" And she's like,
What plate?
"She's like, hey,
all
make it
ball
yourself,
talk.
big
That's what
right,
lady
big
is.
baller, shot caller." So anyway, I just realized that this is why my dad used to say some stuff that he used to say. I understand now why he used to say, "Dad, I forgive you. Thank you for your loving kindness that you showed toward me." When you told me that, look, I'm not your friend, I'm your father. He told me that to save me from getting choked. That's what it was. I know now.